let's get to budgeting this last paycheck for January 2025. All right, so on this little budget sheet that I made, I have my pay date, which is the first month, the 30th day, and the 2025th year. It's crazy that we're already at the end of January. But anyway, so with the paycheck amount, it's easy for me to kind of estimate what my paycheck will be because although I'm paid hourly, it kind of works out where it's salary because I don't get overtime. And with the paycheck amount, it all depends on how many days are in the week within that pay period. So some months I may have, or some pay periods I may have 10 days, some I may have 11, 12. There's one month in the year where I even had like a 13-day pay period because we get paid the 15th and the 30th of every month. It's not every other week, every other Friday, every other Thursday. It's the 15th and the 30th. So with this pay period, it will be a 12-day paycheck. So it will be about $1,240, give or take $1 here and there. The revolving credit, I'm not going to enter that in. I'm just going to use my check. So $1,240. All right, so then we're going to scroll down here. My expenses, as I told y'all in the previous video, I do use FlexPay for my rent. So for FlexPay, I owe them, and the due date is on the 1st of February, but I pay it out of the 30th check. So we're going to put the 30th of January. My budgeted amount is $350. Actual amount, we'll revisit that once I get paid. I always round up. Next is what I usually pay next. Let me think of the calendar. It is my car insurance. Right now, I do not have a vehicle because the one that I had to return it. That's a whole another story. But I do still have my car insurance. I just put the lowest coverages up there. That way I can still have the policy. And when I do get a vehicle, which I will be getting in the near, very, very near future, next month, once I get a vehicle, I can just add that vehicle, remove the old one, and I don't have to do an additional down payment and all of that. And also have a lapse in coverage. I work in insurance, so kind of know, how to do little things here and there to make it a little easier and to save me some more money. So my car insurance, my budgeted amount is $180. After car insurance, I have my Prime for my Amazon Prime, which that usually comes out, that's usually due 2/6. So that's usually due the 6th of every month. And it is, we're going to say $7. And then my life insurance, which comes out on the 10th of every month. And that is budgeted for $40. Life insurance, electric, we'll do ties, which ties, that will be on the 30th. So I should have put that towards the top so it can be in in order as far as the dates are concerned. So I'm about to do that because I have an issue, y'all. All right, so that will be 124. All right, then life, then Amazon, actually. Amazon, which is on the 6th for $7. Then life insurance. Life insurance, which is always on the I keep putting one. Always on the 10th. And that is for $40. Usually I will pay my light bill as well, but my light bill usually is not due until like the 14th or 15th. So I may wait and take that out of the the check for the 15th of February. So we'll see how that works. But we're going to add this up. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something. All right, so let's see what I am missing, if I'm missing anything. So that's already came out. That came out. Oh, MJ. I deposit $20 into his account on a regular, and I think that's it. Oh no, I have to pay my cards. So that will be considered debt, but I don't consider paying my credit cards as debt because I use those to pay my bills and then I just pay them back. I use them to pay my expenses and then I pay them back. But for the sake of this, we'll put the credit card as debt. So Bayport, I'm going to budget $200 for that. And then Discover is $80. That's what I'm gonna budget for Discover. All right, so I'm gonna add up all these expenses first to see how much that is. All right, so we have $350 plus $180 plus $124 plus 7 plus 40 plus 20, $721 for the expenses. And then for the debts, oh, I don't need a calculator for that. For the debts, $280. Total balance left on debts would be $0, which that's what we always do. We pay those in full. So we have $721 plus $280 equals $1,001. $1,001. So that will leave me with a cash flow, and these are all estimates. Of $239. Which most likely that would have went towards the car if I had it. So I could just put it aside. So when I get a car, I will already have the payments for the car, at least the first payment. I already know where I'm getting the car from. I know how they payments work and all of that. So unless something happens and I can get a car without payments. But I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so that's my budget. I won't know officially how much this most likely will increase because, as I stated, I do overestimate when it comes to expenses and I underestimate when it comes to my paycheck amount. So we will see. Well, with the paycheck, this is probably close to the exact amount, but with the expenses, I definitely overestimate. So we'll see how that comes out. And yeah, see you all in the next clip.